everyone, welcome to yoga. My name is Taylor and I will guide you through a nice fun flow today. So we'll start seated. You can really choose any seated position that you'd like to today. We'll focus a little bit more on shoulders and just loosening up where we hold kind of a lot of tension. So keep that in mind. But again, seated position, maybe rocking a little bit side to side. Finding that nice balance point so you're really grounding down through your sits bones and allowing yourself to lengthen up through the spine, engaging the core right from the start, softening the shoulders, keeping the chest nice and open, maybe a little tuck of the chin, and making just any little adjustments you need to. Maybe it's in the shoulders, maybe it's in the neck. And when you're ready, we'll find a bit of stillness. Maybe just noticing your breath to start, noticing if it's a little shallow today or if it's nice and deep. Maybe closing your eyes so you can really just focus in on how your breath's feeling today, maybe how you're feeling today. Keeping that all in mind as you really just try to focus on your practice, on yourself for the next 30 minutes or so. So inhaling to fill up through the nose and exhaling to let go. When you're inhaling, filling up from the bottom of the belly, through the front and back ribs, into the chest. And then slowly exhaling from the chest back down to the bottom of the belly. Again, filling up and letting go. Finding your pattern of breath, something you can come back to. Keeping your eyes closed or maybe blinking them open. We'll start with some different variations of cat-cow. So to start, we'll interlace the hands behind the head. And then we'll inhale to kind of allow ourselves to bring the elbows back, which will allow yourself to really open up the chest here. And then exhale to bring the elbows towards each other, rounding at the spine, tucking the chin towards your chest. So inhaling to open up those arms, open up the chest, and exhale to round, bring the elbows towards each other. Couple more rounds like this, inhaling to open up, and exhale to round. One more time, inhaling, and exhaling. Slowly releasing your arms back down to your lap, and then we'll find eagle arms. So we'll first wrap the right arm underneath the left. Few options here as always. You can either find a nice hug for yourself, or you can have the back of your hands touching each other, finding lift in the elbows. We want to try and get the elbows aligned with the shoulders. Or the last option is bringing the palms together, again finding that lift so the elbows and shoulders are aligned. So there's a few variations for you, keeping the shoulders relaxed, and you're really feeling that space between the shoulder blades wherever you are. And on our inhale, we'll lift our arms towards the sky, opening up the chest. Exhale to round the spine, bring the chin towards chest. Inhaling, arms towards the sky. Exhale to round. Inhaling, opening up, and exhale to round. One more time on this side. Inhaling to open up. Exhale to round, really feeling that space between the shoulder blades. Slowly unwinding your eagle arms, hands to your knees, and then just rolling the shoulders back a few times. And rolling the shoulders forward. Finding eagle on the other side, wrapping the left arm underneath the right. Finding the variation that works for you on this side. Again, finding lift in the elbows, getting them aligned with the shoulders. And then when you're ready, inhaling to lift those arms towards the sky, opening up the chest, still space between the shoulders and ears. Exhale to round at the spine, tucking chin towards the chest. Inhaling to open up the heart. And exhale to round. Again with your own breath, inhaling when you're ready, opening up. And exhale to round, space between the shoulders. One more time, inhaling. And exhaling. Slowly unwinding. One more time, some shoulder rolls. This time may be challenging yourself. So bring the right shoulder forward, left shoulder back. Maybe doing it at the same time. It's a little difficult. And then switching sides when you're ready. So bringing the right shoulder back, the left shoulder forward. Might take a little bit of practice. And then finding some stillness, and we'll make our way into tabletop. So table, wrists and shoulders line, knees and hips. Fingers are spread wide. Engaging that core from the start. We'll reach the left leg back behind us, right arm forward. Finding a little bit of balance here, keeping that core engaged, maybe even tapping the belly to make sure both sides of the core are engaged. Gazing a few inches past those left fingertips. Inhaling to really lengthen, reaching that left leg back, right arm forward. Exhale to bend at the elbow and knee, bringing them out towards the sides. So working into that hip joint, working into the shoulder. Inhaling to lengthen. Exhale to bend the elbow, bend the knee, out to the side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, out to the side. Inhale and exhale. One more time, inhaling to lengthen. Exhale to bend elbow and knee out towards the side. Staying here, lengthening through the right arm, lengthening through the left leg. I'm sure you're feeling something right away. We're gonna bring the right hand down to the mat, tucking the right toes under, inhaling into a one-legged down dog, left leg lifts, hips are squared. Shifting your weight forward, so you're kind of coming into a plank. We're going to come to the outer side of the right foot, finding your variation of side plank, lifting the left arm to the sky. So you can have your feet stacked, you can have the right knee onto the mat, maybe both feet are on the mat. Whatever you're feeling, lifting up through the hips, maybe bringing your gaze towards the sky. Nice round of breath here. One more inhale. Exhale to bring that left hand onto the mat. Inhale to fill up in your plank, and exhale to slowly lower down. As slow as you can. Maybe you go through a couple rounds of breath. Slowly lowering, keeping the elbows close. Untucking the toes, inhaling to a baby cobra. Maybe lifting your hands off of the mat, working on your strength, your flexibility. Pressing into the front of your feet, pressing into the pelvis area. One more inhale. Exhale to bring the hands down onto the mat, tucking toes under, coming into down dog. A nice inhale here, and a nice exhale. Lowering the knees onto the mat, tabletop once again. Extending the right leg out behind you, left arm forward. Maybe tapping on the belly once again, getting that both sides nice and engaged. Really lengthening through the left arm, lengthening through the right leg. Inhaling here, exhaling elbow and knee out towards the side. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to the side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. exhale. One more time on the inhale. One more time, exhaling to bend. Lengthening through the left arm, right leg, feeling that burn. Bringing the left hand down to the mat, tucking left toes under. Inhaling, one-legged down dog, right leg lifts. Breathing here, shifting your weight forward. Weight into the left hand, coming onto the outer side of the left foot. Finding your variation of side plank as you lift through the hips, gazing up at the right fingertips. Breathing here. We are getting heat going right from the start. And then slowly bring that right hand down to the mat, inhaling in your plank. And then again, exhaling to slowly lower down. Inhale to your cobra or up dog. Exhaling to down dog. A nice inhale in your down dog and a nice exhale. Lowering the knees onto the mat. Bringing your arms forward, coming into puppy so your tailbone stays lifted. Your arms are reaching forward. It's kind of like a down dog back. Option to maybe bring your hands to prayer in the back of your head. Really pressing that belly towards the ground, towards the thighs. Opening up the chest. And slowly bringing those hands back onto the mat, just to shift your weight back, coming into child's. Option to keep the knees nice and wide, big toes touching. One more inhale, one more exhale. Or you can stay here for as long as you'd like. But we will meet in down dog whenever you're ready. Maybe finding stillness from the start in your down dog. Nice round of breath. Inhaling the right leg towards the sky. Exhale, knee towards nose, really pressing your hands away from the ground, lifting your foot towards your body, or your leg towards your body. Inhaling here once more, and then exhaling into your low lunge. Inhaling, arms to the sky, crescent lunge. Breathing here. Nice bend in that front knee. Inhale to fill up. Exhale to open up, warrior two. A nice bend in the front knee, heel to heel or heel to arch in alignment with your feet. Checking in on the front knee. Sometimes it likes to wobble in. So really engaging your legs so your knee can stay aligned with your ankle. Shoulders stacked onto the hips, core engaged. Arms are parallel to the ground. Maybe gazing over the right fingertips. Option here for cow face arms. So you can bring your right arm, lift your right arm over, and then your left arm will kind of reach behind the back. So your hands can grab hold of each other on your backside. So you can take a look if that didn't make any sense. If it's too hard to grab hold of the feet, you can maybe grab hold of a piece of your shirt or whatnot, and just anything so that you can create a little bit of tension. So you're really trying to bring that right hand towards the sky, left hand towards the ground. Breathing here, wherever you end up. And although you're trying to reach that right arm towards the sky, still relaxing the shoulder down, the right shoulder. And releasing whatever grasp you have, coming back into your warrior two, flipping front palm to the sky, reversing warrior, still keeping that nice bend in the front knee, maybe gaze towards the sky. Inhaling to lift back up, warrior two. Exhale to reach forward, extended side angle. Option here to create some circles with your arm if that feels good. And then rotating the other way, just getting some fluid into the shoulder joint whenever we can. And then finding some stillness, option to maybe bring the right hand so it reaches up like the left, so it's almost like your right and left arm are holding onto a beach ball. One more inhale, one more exhale. Inhaling back to your warrior two. Lengthening through both legs, feet facing towards the long edge of the mat. Option to interlace hands behind the back. Inhale to open up the chest. Exhale to lengthen through the spine, folding forward, and then allowing yourself to relax in a forward fold, bringing those interlaced hands up towards the sky. Maybe a little micro bend in the knees, always a good idea. You can kind of rock your hands from side to side, just massaging in that shoulder blade area, letting the head hang whenever you want to on an inhale, maybe just finding a bit more length in the spine, and then exhaling to fold just a little bit deeper. Slowly releasing your hands down towards the ground, walking them to the front of the mat, finding lizard or runner's lunge, so both hands are inside of the right foot, feeling those inner thighs pressing towards each other. A nice round of breath here, inhaling and exhaling. Bringing the right foot to meet the left, coming into your plank, and inhale here. Exhale to slowly lower, but we'll hover. And then on your inhale, maybe lifting back into your plank. You can always lower the knees down to the ground. Staying here for an inhale in your plank. Exhale to lower, but hover. We'll stay here in this hovering position, breathing, and then slowly lowering onto the mat. Inhaling to your up dog or cobra. Exhaling to down dog. A nice inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Inhaling left leg towards the sky. Exhale, knee towards nose again, pressing the ground away from your hands, lifting that left leg towards the body. Staying here for another inhale, exhaling to your low lunge, inhaling arms to the sky, crescent. Taking your time to get adjusted here, making any and all adjustments. Inhaling to fill up, exhale, warrior two. Taking a look at your feet, taking a look at that front knee, and then we'll find our arm variation on this warrior two as well. So again, left arm will lift up and back, right arm down and up. So grabbing hold of either the fingertips or your shirt, and then we're trying to bring that left arm up, right arm down, creating some tension so we can really find that nice stretch in the shoulders. Few rounds of breath like this, keeping the shoulders nice and close to the body as well, and the elbows, I mean. And then slowly unwinding, arms parallel to the ground once again. Inhale to fill up, exhale to reverse your warrior. Nice side stretch. Inhaling back up, warrior two. Exhale to reach forward into your extended side angle. Option for some nice circles with that right arm forward and then back. And then finding some stillness, maybe having that left arm reach up and forward with the right. One more inhale and an exhale. Inhaling to your warrior two, lengthening through both legs. Hands to the hips or interlacing the hands behind the back. Inhale to fill up, really opening up the chest, and exhale to hinge at the hips, folding forward. If there's another variation that you're craving, whether it's bringing your hands to your feet or maybe you want to just let them hang, opposite hand to opposite elbow. If you want to go into headstand and that's part of your practice, options are endless. Go with what feels best for you. If you are in the interlaced hands, maybe finding that awkward grasp, so the opposite of what you did last time. And then slowly releasing hands, walking them to the front of the mat once again. Finding that runner's lunge, both hands inside of the left foot, inner thighs pressing towards each other. On an inhale, filling up. Exhale, left leg to the right. Inhaling in your plank. Exhaling to slowly lower, hovering. Inhale to lift back to your plank. Exhale to lower. Inhaling to your heart opener, whatever that is, cobra or up dog. Exhale to your down dog. And then we'll bring our forearms down to the ground, finding our dolphin. So trying to keep the shoulders aligned with the elbows, maybe walking your feet forward a bit. And then like we do, press the ground away from our hands in down dog. We're pressing the forearms away from the ground here. Space between the shoulders and ears. Breathing here. Letting go of any tension in the neck, letting the head hang. One more inhale, one more exhale. Slowly coming back into your down dog. Inhaling here and exhaling. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, forward, low lunge. Inhaling, arms to the sky, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to heart center. Weight into the right foot, gliding that back leg forward. Finding your warrior three. Hips are squared, chest is open. Warrior three always just means staying aligned from the crown of the head to the foot. So maybe it's just a little tilt. Maybe you're parallel to the ground. Just focus on the breath, finding a point to focus on in the ground. And then begin to bend into that right knee. We're going to find chair pose, inhaling the arms to the sky. Weight into that right foot. Inhale to lift the left leg, one-legged mountain. Exhale to find we're going to find our eagle arms. We're wrapping the right arm underneath the left. And then with a little bit of a bend in that right knee, maybe you have the left leg wrapped around and then the toes are touching the ground. Maybe you have one wrap, or maybe you can find a double wrap, getting the left toes to the inner side of the right calf. Finding lift in the arms, so trying to keep those elbows aligned with the shoulders. Finding a focal point. Breathing. And then we'll slowly come out of the leg. See if you can keep the arms And then option to go through warrior 3 with eagle arms as we enter into our crescent lunge, and then we'll inhale arms to the sky. Exhale to plant the hands onto the mat. Right leg meets the left, down dog. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Again, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Inhaling the left leg towards the sky. Exhale forward to your low lunge. Inhaling arms to the sky, crescent. Exhale, hands to heart center. Warrior 3 on this side. Remembering alignment over depth. So continuously doing those body scans as you get deeper and deeper. And then we'll slowly begin to bend into the left knee, having the right foot meet the left in chair, arms to the sky. Weight into the left foot, lifting the right leg up, finding eagle arm on this side, so wrapping the left arm under the right, lifting the arms, shoulder and elbow alignment, and then maybe wrapping the right leg over the left with the toes touching. Maybe one wrap, maybe the double wrap. This side could be completely different than the other. So see where you can go. Find that stability, focal point, and then just keep breathing. Slowly begin to unwind the legs. Again, option to go through warrior 3 with eagle arms. As we make our way to our crescent lunge, inhaling arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to the mat, down dog. Inhaling here, exhaling to slowly lower the knees onto the mat. Maybe child's pose or embryo pose, so you can bring your arms beside the body. Just notice how you're feeling. Couple rounds of breath like this. And we'll slowly beginning to lift up just so we can bring our legs out in front of us, lowering down onto the back. We'll bring the right knee towards the body, extending the left leg forward. Maybe bring the right knee towards the right armpit for a moment. If you even want to find kind of a half baby here, maybe you want to lengthen the right leg out to the side. Wherever you are, bringing that right knee towards the right armpit once again. Staying active here, so really pressing your shin into your hands as you're trying to bring your hands towards the armpit, but the leg is kind of creating some tension, trying to avoid the armpit. So keeping it active, keeping that lengthened left leg active. Inhaling here. Exhaling for a twist, maybe shimmying at the hips a bit. Keeping both shoulders on the mat, extending that right arm out beside you, maybe gazing at the right fingertips. And you can really find any twist variation that you'd like here. On the next inhale, we'll come back to center. Switch up the legs, so extend that right leg, bring the left knee in towards chest, and then we'll bring it over to the armpit. Option for that half baby. And then maybe you want to lengthen the left leg, whatever you'd like here. When you're ready, we'll bring that left knee towards the left armpit once again. Again, creating that tension, keeping that lengthened right leg engaged. Inhaling here, and then exhaling to your twist on this side. Making any adjustments in the hips, keeping the shoulders planted on the mat, maybe extending the left arm, gazing at the left fingertips. And on the next inhale, coming back to the center. If you'd like to just do any last postures that you're craving, feel free to. If you're ready for Shavasana, heading there. So we'll just bring both our knees towards chest for a moment, maybe creating a small human ball. So bringing the forehead to the knees, tensing up throughout the body. Inhaling like this, and then exhaling to just release into your final relaxation posture. Could look completely different than what you're used to, so just going where it feels comfortable, taking up as much space as you'd like, feeling your body get heavy, maybe noticing your toes and relaxing them, relaxing the ankles, the feet as a whole, relaxing your shins and your calves, unwinding in the knees, so finding loose knees and relaxing the thighs and the hips, noticing the whole length of the spine and relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the biceps, the triceps, the forearms, relaxing your hands and fingertips, relaxing your jaw and throat, your eyes, your cheekbones, your mouth, relaxing your organs and your belly, finding space in the belly, and then allowing the whole body to feel at ease, to feel at peace. And as always, staying in this meditative posture for as long as you have available for yourself. Take your time as you reawaken. And as always, thank you for sharing this practice. Namaste.